What is going on, gamers? This is Doctorredstone signing in to another episode here on the channel. In today's episode, we're actually going to be going over everything heroic mode. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about some stuff going on with Android and some stuff going on with the iOS and everything like that. But that's going to be here for the meat and potatoes of the video. One thing I do want to mention is we do have the daily videos that we have been definitely pumping out and pushing out. You guys know that I did not do a video yesterday, and the real reason behind that actually is yesterday during dinner time, I did get a phone call from my cousin, and she informed me that her dad, my uncle, had passed away. Now, I'm not going to go into details or anything like that here on the channel. That's not what I'm bringing it up about. One thing I definitely want to tell you guys is make sure and take advantage of the day that we have. Make sure and let the people that you love, make sure that they know that. Make sure you just reach out to them, give them a quick phone call, shoot them a quick text message, whatever it may be, because tomorrow is never promised. So if you guys have the opportunity today to do something like that, make sure you take advantage of it. Without further ado, let's go and jump into these leaderboards. Now, first things first, I'm going to be going over here to the iOS servers, and we're going to be talking more importantly about the touch server. Or maybe it's not the touch server. I don't know. For heroic mode though, man, I tell you what, the King's Finest always seem to absolutely be crushing it. Now, I know they're part of Touch Alliance, so they're definitely representing. But I want to give a big shout out to the guild, specifically the King's Finest. And I think big shout out to Sultan. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that one right. To the GM of that guild right there. First and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to Skull, coming in that #1 spot. Now, this is iOS global server, in case you guys don't know where Touch be running. 906 million points. That's freaking phenomenal. We got Arch from Touchy, probably another Touch Alliance. 732 million points. Now, these are novice scores, and they are absolutely killing it. We got Prime Header. Big shout out to you, brother, coming in that #3 spot. 255 million points right there. We got Jen Whitwoa coming in at that #4 spot. 245 million points. That's freaking crazy. We got Wilson coming in that #5 spot. Big shout out to you. I love just saying your name on the channel. Coming in at #5 spot, 221 million points right there. Man, they are just representing, bro. We got Tyler representing to the boy, coming in that #1 spot right there. Intermediate stages on iOS global server, 819 million freaking points. Like, what is that? That's freaking insane, bro. We got Flammy Boy coming in at #2, 232 million points. Way back there, man. That's freaking awesome. A new brick coming in that #3 spot right there, 129 million points. We got Jan Whitwoa back at it again, in that #4 spot, 124 million points right there. And we got Nick Rebels coming in that #5 spot, 62 million points. Man, Tyler, you're representing. We got the King's Finest back at it again in that #1 spot, representing by Sir Lee, coming in with 71 million points over here on the hardcore stages. We got Jan Whitwoa back at it again, coming in that #2 spot, 64 million. We got Dyslexic Awesome Time coming in that #3 spot right there. Big shout out to you, brother. Coming in the #4, coming in the #5, we got Sinful 1 and Sinful 2 right there, representing 16 million in hardcore stages, 13 million in hardcore stages, and 29 million with a combined effort. Big shout out to you, bro, for being able to do that on 2 separate accounts. Now we're going from one side of the game all the way over to the other side of the game. We're jumping on over here to the Android European server. And first and foremost, I want to give a huge shout out to Figgy for absolutely always crushing and killing it, brother. Coming in at number 1 spot, we got Figgy representing that ghetto fabulous family, 553 million points. Definitely wait until I get to the iOS European servers, because it's gonna blow your mind. We got Luke coming in that number 2 spot, yet again representing that GF family, 333 million points right there. Big shout out to you, bro. We got Mari coming in at that number 3 spot, 305 million points. We got Tristan coming in at that number 4 spot. And oh boy, we got Doctorredstone coming in that number 5 spot. I finally made it back on a leaderboard video. Man, I feel so proud about that one right there. I want to thank so many people. About freaking time. We got Ghetto Fabulous coming in that number 1 spot right there. We got 80 million on intermediate stages right here. We got Little P Love You, Raul. Big shout out to you, Raul. Representing that number 2 spot with 56 billion points. No stranger to the channel. We got Pumical coming back at it again in that number 3 spot. We have Bullthorn from Undead coming at the number 4. And we got King's Pegasus. What's going on, brother? Back on these leaderboards at that number 5 spot with 35 million points. Man, Bullthorn was right there, bro. You guys were so close. Now jumping on over here to the hardcore stages. We got Yordi representing that Ghetto Fabulous family yet again at that number 1 spot with 13 million points. We got Spike Bill coming at that number 2 spot. We got Captain Rourke coming at that number 3 spot. It's Rigo coming at that number 4 spot. We got King's Pegasus back at it again. One thing I do want to mention, talking about iOS, talking about Android, and representing their appropriate servers, I want to give a big shout out to Twelico, and I want to give another big shout out to Soli, and I want to see if there's something we can do here. A little bit of this Android iOS war. I want to see which one of you guys can have more of your guild members take the top 5 spots in heroic mode as opposed to the other guys on the other server. I'll be messaging you guys on Line App just to see what you guys think about it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Android versus iOS in a heroic mode showout. Boy, oh boy, this is what I've been waiting for since the start of this video right here. Since the end of heroic mode, since I seen that picture sent to me from Figgy. Clutch, I want to give you a huge shout out, by the way. Thank you for supplying the screenshots in today's episode, as well as Beast Mode, as well as Tyler, as well as, was there anybody else I'm missing? Hopefully not. Clutch, big shout out to you, bro. Links down in the description. He does have a YouTube channel. Make sure and check him out. Maybe you might see me on there one day if I'm lucky enough to get on. We got Nate coming at that number 2 spot with 276 billion points right there. We got Manda representing that number 3 spot. Big shout out to you, girl. 175 million points. We got Tobert coming at that number 4 spot. And we got 4 double D M3 join GE. I don't really know what that means, but I just spit a whole bunch of stuff that was fire right there. Alrighty guys, and jumping on over here to the intermediate stages, we got, wait a freaking minute. Alright. This one's more like it. We got Figgy representing that number 1 spot. This is the intermediate stages over here on the iOS European server for heroic mode, but it didn't quite finish like that because Figgy broke the record. So these points right here, we got 2,147,308,263 points right there. Don't remember exactly what Figgy said, but it wasn't much higher from here. That it absolutely resets your score back to 0. So I definitely want to show this one right here because Figgy, you absolutely killed it and absolutely broke heroic mode, bro. Hashtag Figgy down in the comment section below. We got Figgy representing that #1 spot. We got Ryan from Barbarians representing, man. I asked where they went and they definitely came up to show out. We got Clutch back at it again to that #3 spot right there. Big shout out to you, bro. Make sure and check out links down in the description. He's the top one. We got MG representing that #4 spot, 30 million points. And we got TFO Adam. Big shout out to you, brother. Representing that #5 spot right there. 12 million points on heroic intermediate stages. Yet again, the iOS European server. Represent at Fel Kuchin. Hopefully I said that one right. Need to get a hold of my barbarian family to make sure I pronounce some of these correctly. Representing that BRB. Man, it's so good to see you guys back up there yet again. We got 25 million points, hardcore stages. We got Clutch back at it again with the trifecta over here on hardcore stages in iOS European. Check the links, you guys already know. We got DH1 Storm Rider coming in that #3 spot with 11 million points right there. We got Karma coming in at that #4 spot. And we got Battleside coming at that #5, representing that MCU. Last but most certainly not least. Oh my gosh. I didn't even look at these leaderboards before I started this video. The Wild Tigers are representing. I need to give a big, huge shout out to DrLucasWho. Take a look at that one. Taking that numero uno spot right there. 647 million points. Big shout out to you, brother. We got Mesh right behind him, representing that TWT, coming to that #2 spot. We got Tim representing TWT, coming to that #3 spot right there. We got Rainbow representing TWT, coming to that #4 spot right there. And we got Demon Hunter from ZK. Dang, that is absolutely ridiculous. Big shout out to you, DrLucasWho, aka Luke, aka GM of the Wild Tigers over on Android Global Server. Man, that's freaking awesome. We got Thanatos Rider coming in at #1 spot, 295 million points. We got Lord Raw back at it again, that #2. We got Mick Ramen coming in at that #3 spot right there. We got the Incredible Hulk coming in at that #4 spot. And we got Jake the Snake Roberts. Maybe I don't really need to give everybody nicknames, but we got Jake. No, he ain't from State Farm, but he might be wearing khakis. Sometimes I just need to keep my jokes to myself. I apologize about that one. Hopefully we didn't lose too many subs. We got Lord Raw back at it again, the #1 spot. 18 million points representing the hardcore stages. We got Dom coming in. We got Dome coming in at that #2 spot right there. 10 million points. The Hulk back at it again with that 10 million. We have Joannis of Unity. Man, always representing. He's killing it, bro. We got RF back at it on these leaderboards, representing. Take a look at that. 10, 10, 10, 10. I'm going to give everybody scores of 10. Bro, one thing I have got to say right now is everybody's absolutely killing it. Everybody's absolutely representing where they're from. And I love the fact that heroic mode, you're able to do that. Because if I can outgrind and out-hustle you, I'm going to get my name in this video. That's all that matters. It has nothing to do with the amount of gems you got, the amount of potions you got, the armors that you got. Well, okay, maybe a little bit, but not really too much. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of a thing. So I definitely want to give a huge shout out to Luke and every single one of the Wild Tigers. I want to give a big shout out to Tyler, Sir Lee, and everybody over there with the King's Finest. I want to give a big shout out to Yorgi. I want to give a big shout out to Yordi. I want to give a big shout out to Twelico, Figgy, absolutely everybody representing that ghetto fabulous family. and Figgy just crushing it on the iOS European server, man. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I feel like heroic mode keeps getting better and better, and I definitely want to see something going on. And I definitely want to see something going on with this iOS and this Android thing. And I want to see if we can do it with a show up to show out in heroic mode. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Is this the time to do it? I hate the whole, you know, I'm going to beat you guys in raid, I'm going to beat you guys in war. If we can't spend the same amount of gems, that's baloney. I feel like heroic mode's the best place to do it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to smash that like button. Definitely helps me out more than you know. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos or games, let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe before you go. This is Dr. Redstone signing out. Thanks, YouTube. Peace. Bye.